Whoa. Hi.
Well, what's up, teacher?
Not a whole lot, just teaching English here on a Sunday evening.
Great, great. And do you like?
I enjoy it. It's
Oh,
fun. Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I'm a teacher too. Not an
Are you?
English teacher, but I'm a music teacher. So, and I really like to.
Great, great.
Yeah,
Did you say you're a music teacher?
yeah. I'm a musician. As
Uh-huh.
a musician, I teach music in a
Hmm.
music school. You know,
Really?
and I play too. Of course, in parties, bars, and etc. But
Wow.
my main thing, my day job,
Mhm.
is teach music.
Okay. Where do you usually teach? Which country are you in right now?
Sorry, beg your pardon.
Oh, which country are you in?
Oh, I'm from Brazil.
You're from Brazil?
Yeah, São Paulo, Brazil.
Okay. So normally you teach in Sao Paulo? Is that where your day job is?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right.
I'm not teach like online. Is that your question?
Well, no, because you said that you had played in Berlin or Paris, so I wondered, are you teaching in Europe or are you teaching in your home country?
Yeah, in my home country.
In your
Yeah,
home country. Okay. And
yeah,
you sometimes
exactly.
and you have had a chance to go around to different countries and perform.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
unfortunately, it not. My day is. Uh, it not happens yet, but one day, who knows?
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah, anything can happen, and music can open a lot of doors.
True.
A lot of opportunities, and yeah,
Yes.
it would be really cool.
I
Thanks. Thanks.
hope the door's open. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. And you are, your work just as a teacher, or you have another job?
Um well, no, at this time this is my only job, to be honest. At this time, I used to do other kinds of work. I did teach English for many years in Taiwan. Right now I'm in the United States, but I lived in Taiwan
Okay,
teaching English for a long time,
pretty cool.
and I used to I really love music, by the way, but I'm not a musician. I'm not a
Really?
musician.
Which kind of music? Which kind of music do you like?
um well, in the I I grew up listening to classical music. My parents listened to that all the time when I was a kid, and then when I became a teenager, I started listening to rock and roll. Today it's called classic rock, but in those days it was new rock because I'm an old person. And in the 90s, I was living in Taipei, Taiwan, and I was helping import alternative rock music and also electronic dance music into Taiwan. I was helping to import
Okay.
it, and so I listened to a lot of different things, to be honest.
Yeah, but do you have a favorite one? It would be rock and roll or classical?
uh, no, not classical. I mean, I don't. I'm afraid I don't know enough anymore. But
Okay.
yeah, I can. It's part of my childhood for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
because of your parents.
because of my parents, I had to listen to it every day, and it's part of
Yeah,
me. It's part of me.
it's part of you.
Um,
Exactly.
well, I try to just keep I go on music blogs almost every day and just try to find new music. So it's
Whoa.
so I'm always trying to
So
explore
you
what's
are
out there.
really into music.
I am. I am.
Yeah, maybe more than me. Yeah.
Probably not, but
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, when you pass, all of your day involved with this, for example, in my case, I'm playing like all the time.
yeah,
So sometimes I'm just feel like, oh, I'm doing it, but just automatically, I'm
right.
not, I'm not joining. Join, is that right?
You're not enjoying it anymore, right?
Enjoying, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Mm.
enjoying this, I'm just
Uh,
working with it because it's my
okay.
job. It's my,
Right. I got it. That's a good point. I'm not enjoying it. Kind of like I'm on autopilot. Do you know what I mean by
yeah,
autopilot? Yeah.
no,
Autopilot.
not
It's like an
enjoying it.
airplane. An air.
Autopilot, yeah, yeah, now I know what you
You
mean.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
So you need to
Exactly.
do. At the end of the day, you
Yeah,
need to do
so of
something else.
course. Yeah, of course. Sometimes I have my um I have mm, let me think about that for a second. um I have parts, I mean, no, I have my moments,
Mhm.
when I immersion
Okay.
immersive, like, doing
Immerse
music.
yourself. Immerse
Yeah,
yourself in. Uh huh.
doing music, when I'm playing or listen to some new song, or maybe, like
Hmm.
dancing or whatever.
Hmm.
And oh, now I'm enjoying it,
Right.
but of course, I know, the most of the time, I'm just doing something because I have to do.
Exactly. Yeah. No. I understand. Um. Are you teaching kids or
Yeah.
teenagers or how
No,
old?
two, both.
Both.
Kids, teenagers, adults,
Oh, everybody.
yeah, everybody. Yeah.
What instrument do you play? Your main instrument?
My main thing is electric guitar,
Okay. All
but
right.
I can play keyboard, a little bit keyboard, a little bit of keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
bass guitar, drums, too,
Oh wow.
amongst other things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because
Cool.
I study music, maybe during my whole life, so
Okay.
I um, I learned a lot of musical instruments, and
Mm.
yeah, that's one of the things that I really liked.
Yes. Wow. Okay. But when you're teaching music to students, is it a group in a classroom together, or is it one-on-one, individual?
No, it's not I teach music in a music school, and
Okay.
so
All right.
it's not a regular one,
Mhm.
like middle school,
Oh, okay. Right.
high school. It's a music school when you just just can learn music.
Right.
So
Mhm.
I learn music just for one student per hour,
I see. Right.
but I have one class that we name it like practical of band, or band practice of band. Make sense? Make sense? It makes
Is
sense.
oh, mm, so it's about teaching them how to be part of a band, maybe?
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
like, I have to teach how to play
Mhm.
when you are inside, when you make part in a band.
Oh, okay.
It's like that.
And the different students have different instruments. Is that right?
Exactly. A
Okay.
singer, a guitar player, a
Mhm.
drum player, and etc.
Okay.
And I am there like, oh, I don't know how to
Like
say that, maestro. Exactly.
a conductor. Yeah, we say
Conducts.
conductor. Conductor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not, yeah, it's not exactly, but it's like that.
Similar. Yeah.
It seems like I have to say, oh, you have to play like that. The
Mhm.
chords, chords
Mhm.
or chords,
Chords.
chords. Yeah,
Chord.
exactly. The chords
Chord.
are like
Uh-huh.
that. So maybe if you make, yeah, if you chords, if you play like that, the music can sounds better. That's, yeah, that's my um
that's uh,
um
that's what
or
you
other,
teach. That's what you teach, I think. Is that right?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what I teach, that's what I do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My, it's my function makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. That's my function. Okay.
Exactly.
That's my function. Maybe as a teacher or something. That's my function as a teacher, as a music teacher,
Yeah,
something.
as a teacher in this class.
Oh, in the class. Yeah. In
Yeah,
that class. I see what
in that class, you know.
you in the band. I don't know if it's called band practice or what, but
Yeah,
something
band practice.
maybe band practice. I'm not sure.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. Pretty cool. Hey, teacher,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question,
Okay. Yeah.
changing a little bit the subject.
Sure. Okay.
I would like to have an advice, a tip about English, about,
Okay.
because I'm having, thoughts and problems about my English progress,
Mhm.
when it comes, for example, when I have to develop
Mhm.
um, like a speech, or reasoning, reasoning
Uh-huh.
makes
Okay.
sense.
Reasoning. Okay. Mhm.
Using the words and the expressions and the phrasal verbs or whatever
Mhm.
that I know,
Yep.
and that I know,
Okay.
because I know that I know. Oh
Okay.
boy, uh, a lot of words and
Uh-huh.
expression and stuff, but sometimes I feel like I'm, stuck when I have to answer something, that I'm gonna that um, that I would need to use more than two or three sentences, and for example, one sentence and I quit, another quit, and on, when I have to speak like,
To have a
flow flowly, yeah.
to have some to have some flow to your conversation maybe.
Yeah, for example, if you ask me my opinion or my
Mhm.
perspectives and point of view about something, about
Mhm.
one news, or about my, and I
Okay.
have to argue about this,
Okay.
how
Okay.
can I reach this kind of goal?
Wow. Um, you know, if you are in an English speaking environment, that will help you so much, but that means you have to live in the United States or Canada or the UK or something. And you're in Brazil where most people do not speak English all the time.
Hmm.
So that's the difficulty because you don't have the environment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I think it's really hard for me to give you some advice because you don't have that opportunity to have a conversation regularly with people
So,
because you lack the environment. You don't have that environment, the English
so
speaking environment
from
around you.
your perspective, the thing is to have the opportunity to do that often,
It
to
would be great.
speak frequently,
It would be great if you
frequently.
had frequently, yes, frequently. If you had that opportunity to speak frequently like that, it would really help a lot. Um,
Because
so
sometimes I feel like this kind of small talks on apps, like, right here in Brazil, we use the WhatsApp, but it's like a SMS in
SMS,
United.
okay. All right.
you know, where you just can write a little message.
Right. Right.
It's easier because you
Mhm.
can think what you were gonna say,
Yeah.
and okay, it's improve your English in one point,
Yeah.
but in other hands, you don't, you know, when I have to explain something more, something deeper,
Right.
I feel like I just blank.
Yeah. I go blank. I
I go
draw.
blank.
I go blank, or maybe you can say I. You can also say I draw a blank. I draw a blank. It's the same
I
idea.
draw a
I
blank.
draw a blank. Means
Okay.
in your head you have no idea, no thought. It's empty.
Yeah, and it's very frustrated because oh
Mhm.
man, I know that I know how to speak English. I know words, I know expressions, I learn a lot of things,
Right.
but sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm good. Sometimes I feel, oh, I'm not so good because I frozen this thing.
Yeah. Um, I really think you need the opportunity to be able to speak regularly with people, but to give you that opportunity is difficult. I I don't know how you can have that opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. WhatsApp, you can type, you can text, but it's
yeah,
not the same as talking, maybe.
yeah. You can rack too, but it's not the same thing,
Yeah. Mm.
because you are gonna rack just a little sentence, and
Mhm.
that's all.
Unless you on WhatsApp you have like an American person that you can talk to. But do you have any English speaking friends on WhatsApp that you can talk to regularly or not?
Maybe not. I got some Brazilian friends,
Right. Yeah.
that are learning English too,
Okay.
and I can speak with them,
Sure. That's one
but
way
I
to do it.
but I
Mhm.
don't know if I would have to. I mean, if I have to, uh, for example, a specific topic or a specific way to, you know, to um, to talk and
Yeah,
or whatever,
to interact,
interact,
to
in
interact.
order to improve the specific thing.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, the problem with talking in English with other Brazilians is maybe nobody is correcting you. And so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
And for example, in our conversation, you gave me a lot of tips, and
Okay.
expressions, and
Yeah.
you correct me. Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's important. It's really important. It's a really
Maybe
important thing.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it's good to have feedback right away like that from a teacher.
Yeah, feedback is everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, of course, Cambly can help you, but beyond Cambly, maybe you want to just be able to be in a situation. Maybe you can find. I mean, I don't know. I know that I used to work in Taiwan, and I know that, for example, there's some English language churches in Taiwan, and some people would join the church to practice their English. you know,
Oh
I don't
man,
I don't know if like there's an English speaking church in your city, where
man, by the way, I there is a English church, you
uh-huh.
know,
Yeah,
around the corner, right next to
maybe
my house.
maybe you can try, really.
Exactly,
Maybe
exactly.
um I don't know if
Yeah,
you. Hmm.
and everything is in English, and
Right,
there
right,
is
right,
so many native English speakers and
right.
Brazilians too, but
Yeah,
uh, they're uh, maybe 100% of them speak English too, because everything is in English there.
and they will have some activities in the week, like on Wednesday night or Thursday night. Maybe they will have like something where you cook a meal together as a group,
Yeah,
and you can talk. You know,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe something like
maybe
that.
interesting, interesting.
It's something to think about at least. Consider
Yeah,
it. Yeah, you can
yeah,
try
have
it. If you don't like it, then don't continue.
okay, yeah,
Give it a try. Maybe. Mm.
yeah, yeah. A friend of mine is a member,
Of there.
and
Oh, really?
yeah, up there, yeah,
Is he Brazilian?
yeah. He's Brazilian.
Is his English getting better?
He's a musician. He's a musician,
He's a
and
musician
they
also.
yeah, and he play there.
Oh, wow.
He
Maybe
plays there.
he plays there. He plays there.
Yeah,
Maybe you could play there too.
it will be nice. It will be
Maybe,
nice.
maybe.
Maybe exactly.
Did his English get better? Did you notice? Maybe you didn't talk to him in English, so you don't know.
No, he doesn't speak English,
Oh, wow.
but he told me when he um oh boy, uh, oh man,
When he goes there?
uh,
Uh,
yeah, bring him, no, bring him or
Maybe they invited him to go, right?
exactly,
When
invited
they
him
uh-huh.
because he was a musician, because
Oh,
he's a musician, and he told me when he started to play there, they started to think, oh, I could learn English,
oh yeah.
it would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
interesting, and he started to speak to learn English too because of it.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like a pretty good opportunity. It's also
Yeah,
it's also free. You don't
yeah,
have to pay. So, I mean, there are
yeah, exactly.
some benefits,
Yeah,
and maybe you can make some
at
friends.
least
I don't know.
conversation classes he are gonna have.
That's true.
Yeah,
Maybe he will also have to learn about the Bible in English,
yeah, the
And
Bible
so
is read in English.
I see.
The How can I say the you know
Uh,
let me see.
mhm.
Oh man, let me see. Code, code.
Code.
Yeah, which happens in the church.
What happens in
When the pastor is preaching
Oh,
and musicians are playing, it is a
it's a church service. We usually say church service.
no, 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 no.
No, no.
The
The
you
church
know,
building, sanctuary. I don't
no, no,
know.
no.
Sanctuary, sanctuary. Probably not. The cult. Oh, the group. Not the cult. I hope it's not a cult. Cult is a bad thing.
A bad
Cult,
thing.
cult is bad. Cult is bad because
Okay.
they brainwash you. Brainwash, control you. It's not good. It's
Oh,
the church group. Church group.